Hello, welcome to a casual conversation episode 2. Thank you for tuning in today. Just thank you for taking time out of your day to come and listen to me talk about anything. So today I just want to talk about I want to talk about the last episode. I watched it back and I noticed that it was kind of rough. I talked really slow. I took a lot of pauses. I wasn't very natural with it. And I know why I did that. It's because my family, we have a hard time with talking really fast. So I've been getting I am a little bit more used to it than my siblings. I'm better at talking slower. So that's why I tried to talk a little slower, especially on a microphone where it doesn't really pick up the sound quality very well. So I have to have the microphone really far away, or it will sound just like super super loud. Like it's a $20 microphone. I don't know what brand. I'm not gonna dog on them because it is a $20 microphone. So hopefully I can get a new one, get a better one, learn how to record. I've been trying to figure that out, but all the equipment it costs like $100, and you have to have an external SD card for it. I don't really want to have to deal with that right now. But one thing I do want to talk about is the weather. Like, that's not just an awkward conversation starter. It is like legit crazy. It has been snowing for about 3 days now. Luckily, my family, we live in a place where we live in Oklahoma, so we're kind of used to having crazy weather. But I think this is at least in my memory, the craziest snow we've had. I haven't been into work since like last Monday. So I have not been into work for about a week now. And it's not planning on, like, in the foreseeable future, they don't plan on reopening and having the programs because of just how crazy the weather is. So that kind of has been a big problem because I've been stuck inside, and it has not been fun. At first, everyone likes being inside and not having to deal with being inside and not having to deal with the outside world and not have to go anywhere. But after being inside for about 3 days, I have not enjoyed it. I just switched from the living room to the kitchen to my room, and we're not really allowed to go anywhere. So, but one thing that's stunted from being inside is that I have been playing a lot of Minecraft recently. My friend, he got Realms Plus so we could play Minecraft together, and we have a world. And one thing I noticed is how bad of a builder I am. I don't play often enough to really be considered a good builder, but I am I'm terrible. What I normally do is I build just a square house because I'm a noob. I'm a noob builder, even though I've been playing Minecraft since I was in 8th grade. But I'm just not very good. So all my friends, they've been building these ginormous structures, and I'm stuck with my little square mud house. Because I build a house, and then I try to mine underneath and find a little mine. And I was going to just do that. I had a little birch wood house, had a mine underneath, and I was gonna build that out, just have a cool secret underground thing. But they all moved to this different place that was completely it was all flat, and then they built a little village there. So they moved me over there, and my friend, he told me that he would actually build my house for 40 gunpowder because he was trying to make explosives and what else fireworks. So he did that, and my house is looking really cool. He built this little tower And then he also like he built it like close to a mountain, so he like carved into the side of the mountain and put like a bunch of chests there. So I've been trying to zhuzh it up, and I have like a lava wall with some quartz around it, and I have some nether brick, like I have a nether brick pattern. So I've been trying to get it better, and I'm trying to mine more, and I haven't really had enough time. I've been trying to get better sleep because I have a hard time sleeping. Like I have to take melatonin or I will be up for a long time, and sometimes I have a bad habit of staying up too late, and then I'm like, oh shoot, it's like it'll be like 12, which for some people is a normal time to be getting up at 9:30, but I can't really do that. I feel like I have to sleep for like 10 hours. I don't know what I think. I don't know. I don't know what's really wrong with me. I might just need more sleep, or there might be actually like something that I have to take medicine for. I don't know, but I have to take melatonin. So well, what I'll do is it'll be like 12:30. I'll be like, man, it's kind of too late. I'll just pull an all-nighter. So but I'm already like kind of into that sleep cycle because I try to sleep. So my body's like, oh, it's time to sleep. But then I try to get up. So it's not fully awake yet. So it'll be like 2 a.m. and I'm like, shoot, I'm too tired for this. So I just go to sleep. And then I end up like missing like half the day. And I don't like it. I like being an early morning riser. I like the concept of waking up at 7 a.m. But in actuality, I'm more of a night owl. I enjoy the concept of waking up early, but I like staying up late. It's a lot more fun. Drinking some more water today out of a Red River, New Mexico mug. I actually do remember going on this trip to the Red River. It was a lot of fun. I was a little bit too young, but actually that was the place in New Mexico that I learned the concept of the year 2000, because I was born in 2001, but I didn't know the concept of the year 2000 until we like met this girl. She was there. I don't know what she was doing, but she was like messing with my sisters, and so we were gonna play like follow the leader. This was a long time ago by like the riverbank. We were gonna play follow the leader. And they were like, oh, who's the oldest gets to lead. And I was like, oh, that's me. I'm the oldest. Because I was always used to being the oldest. Because I have 5 siblings. I realized I kind of said that like I was thinking about it. But I have 5 siblings. So I was used to like kind of being the oldest and doing kind of what I wanted. But then this girl was like, no, I was born in the year 2000. And I thought she was making that up. I was like, there's no such thing as the year 2000. It goes 1999 and 2001. Get out of here with that. So that was kind of embarrassing for me. So I ended up being mad and leaving and didn't play with them and kind of crying probably. I don't know. But I got like a Red River shirt, and it had glue in the dark. The words glue. They glowed in the dark. But I thought it said Bed River, so I thought it was a bedtime shirt. It's like, oh, I can't wear this until I go to bed. But that was just, I couldn't read it. So today, I wanted to make a tier list of my favorite snack foods. I really enjoy snacking, as most people do, obviously. I have a whole snack stash that I keep away just in case, with like hot fries. What else I have in there? I had gummy worms. A lot of my favorite stuff that I just could get from the Come and Go down the road. Because in my small town, we don't have a Quick Trip or like a small convenience store like that. We just have the Come and Go, and I just go there, and I get like some Chex Mix, some hot fries, and some gummy worms. So I'm going to transition to the tier list. So the tiers go from the GOAT category of like the best snacks on this list, A, B, C, D. C is going to be the middle, where it's like, well, I do enjoy this snack, but it's not like the C tier is going to be Like, that's a snack I enjoy, but if I find it in the cupboard, I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah. It's going to be like, oh, I guess I can eat that. And then never had, because some of these snacks I've never heard of. So I'm going to get rid of the never heard ofs first. I don't know what this is. I tried to read the label, and it just said, like, Pirate's Booty. I have no idea. I can't read the bottom. So I think it looks like it says some kind of, like, cheddar snack. So I have no idea. I've never had cheese doodles. I don't know. I just never had them. Cheese nips. I've never had these before. Stacy's. I think that's what that says. Stacy's. I don't know what those are. I don't know what this Mott's thing is. Well, because the thing is, the label is too small, so I can't even like read it to actually figure it out. Oh, and this Boom Chicka Popcorn. I've never had that. I don't know what that is. But everything else on here looks good. So we're gonna start first with the fudge M&Ms. These fudge M&Ms, I think they're a new thing because I've only had them once, but they were alright. They were not as good as some of the other M&Ms that I like. My favorite are the peanut butter M&Ms. Those are delicious. So I think I'm gonna go B for them. B sounds good because they're more. If there's M&Ms in the cupboard, I'm definitely gonna be excited. But they're just like the baseline. Yeah, I'll eat that if it's around. Next is a Cliff Bar. I normally try to eat Cliff Bars as like an after, like a post-workout meal. That way I can get quick protein, get some good energy, and build my muscles up. But it's just not like, it's not like a snack for me. I always find it in like the individual package that I can pick up and buy for like 38 cents or something. So I think I'm going to put it in C, because to me it's not a snack. If it's around, I'm going to be, and there's like, if it's in the cupboard and nothing else, I'm obviously going to eat it. But it's not going to be the first thing I pick up if it's that and like a bunch of other stuff. Because I would just save it for like an after workout. Next is the peanut butter M&Ms. No, those are peanut M&Ms. Peanut M&Ms, I think I'm gonna go C. Just like I said the M&Ms thing, but I'm gonna have to take that back for the peanut M&Ms. If there's peanut M&Ms in the cabinet, I'm not eating those. Those are not very good. They're just not. I don't like peanuts. I just don't. I don't like nuts. No homo. Anyway, I just don't like nuts. I do like cashews. Cashews are pretty good. Almonds, peanuts, stuff like that, I don't really like. The Welch's fruit snacks, I'm going to put those in B. Fruit snacks are good, but the Welch's, I don't like them that much. I don't know what it is. That is not very good. Chewy bars, those Quaker Oats Chewy bars, those are good. They come in like the variety pack. That's my favorite, because you can get like the raisin. No one eats those. I don't know why those in there. But, I mean, obviously some people eat those. No one in my house eats them. It's like the last thing to go, and my sister, she's a vegetarian. Not that only vegetarians eat raisins, but she'll eat them. And they come in, like, with the peanut butter, the chocolate, the s'mores. S'mores are my favorite. I will eat up a s'more thing. Because, like, the s'mores, they're just good. I like s'mores Pop-Tarts. No one else really does. S'mores Pop-Tarts, I will pick those up and just eat a whole box. Chewy, those are going in A. The Quaker Chewy bars, those are delicious. Rolled gold pretzels, pretzel twists. They're going in C. They're alright. Pretzels aren't my favorite. They're just not. They're okay. I'm just not excited over a pretzel. There's a lot of other pretzel things, and I'll get into those later because I have varying opinions about the other types of pretzels that are on this list. So the pretzels, they just don't interest me. Cheez-Its. I'm debating on the Cheez-Its. The white cheddar Cheez-Its. Those are really good. White cheddar is either goated or it's A, but I can't really decide. I think I'm gonna stick with A for now. They have the chance to move up. I don't know if they will yet, but they have the opportunity to go up if I think so. Mott's fruit snacks were the fruit snacks that we always got. I think because they're a little off-brand. They're not like they're a little bit like cheaper than the Welch's, but Mott's are the off-brand that we always get because I don't know why we got them. We enjoyed them more because they use artificial colors and flavorings, man. It's fake fruit, and obviously fake fruit is delicious because it doesn't taste like real fruit. It tastes like the grape soda that you get, and it's delicious. So those are going to be A. No, not goat. Go down here. A string cheese stick. Those are going to be. They're going to be here. I'll put them in C. A string cheese stick. Cheese stick string. I don't know. Like I eat them, but I'm never really excited over it. I'm not really like, oh, a cheese. I don't like plain cheese. I like cheese on like I'll eat it on a burger. I'll eat that thing on I'll eat that thing on a sandwich. I'm trying to figure it out. I couldn't figure out my stuff. I'll eat it on I'll even eat a grilled cheese. That's what I'm trying to think of. Eat it on a grilled cheese. But just plain cheese. Those memes where it's like, yeah, your mom catch you at 2 a.m. eating some cheese in the middle of the night. I never relate to that. I never relate to eating an entire block of cheese. I don't want to do that. But speaking with cheese, it's the combos. Combos are, I believe, underrated because most of the times when I show my friends, they're like, I've never heard of this or had this. So I have some fond memories over the combos. The plain cheese ones, they're gonna go. They're gonna go in A, but they're not my favorite flavor of combos. They have more like outlandish flavors, more daring flavors. Oh, I'm burping over here. I'm sorry. Excuse me. They have like the 7-layer dip and like the pizza and the hot wing with blue cheese. And those are really good. But the cheese ones, they're going to have to stay in... No, I'll put them in B, actually. No, A is for like... Yeah, B is I'm more excited about it than like a Cliff Bar. But I'm not as excited as some like white cheddar Cheez-Its. Takis. Some of y'all going to get really mad at me. But I don't like Takis. They're going to be in D. If I see Takis, I'm staying away from them. I don't like them. I don't like them. I don't know. They're just only hot. That's the problem. They don't have flavor. They're only hot. And I think it's like the Fuego. That's probably why. Because it's like the Lima hot with the lime and like the chili. And I don't really like that. That's why they're going in D. You have to have a mixture between hot and like flavorful. Here's another pretzel, the Schneider's Pieces. I'm gonna put those in B. Those are better because they're like not individual, but they're like smaller. That's why I like them more. But they're also very kind of like nostalgic for me because there was a show called Psych on when I was in like 3rd grade. Me and my best friend bonded over it. Because we both watched Psych, and like they had those because they were discovering or under investigation of some like murder that happened at a ballpark. So Sean had the Schneider Pieces. He was eating them, and so he had him stuff in his lip like dip, and so Gus is like, "Yo, you dip now?" And Sean is like, "No, it's the Schneider Pieces." That's why that's a terrible impersonation. I didn't even try to impersonate them. But that's why I like the Schneider Pieces so much. I'm saying Schneider. It's Snyder? Is it sh or sn? I don't know. I can't really pronounce stuff. I have a terrible time with pronunciation. And just sounding out words, it's terrible. I have a hard time with doing that. So I'm more of an auditory learner. a little bit of visual learner. So repetition, I think, I don't know if that's unique for me or everyone, but repetition really works. Like flashcards, those, I don't like them because like flashcards get me boring. But on like Quizlet, when you can make flashcards, that really helps me. The Sour Patch Kid watermelons. If we're talking just Sour Patch Children, like, I don't know, those are just Sour Patch water. I didn't know there was, I don't know. I thought Sour Patch Kids was the brand, and then they just shifted into other different, like, kinds of candy. But Sour Patch Kids, I should say, those are obviously, like, I feel like they should be everyone's favorite, like, snack, because they're really good. They're the chewy and a little bit of the sour that everyone likes. But Sour Patch watermelons, I'm going to go C. They're just average for me. But Snyder's rolls. Snyder rolls. Those are going to be a D. They're like the thick log of pretzel. So I'm not really into that. So like the Snyder log, I'm gonna be. They're gonna stay in the cabinet. Like normal pretzels, the twists, I'll eat those. The pieces, I got those. But the rolls, they can stay in there. They can just chill in the cupboard. I'm not eating them. Goldfish, delicious, awesome. Everyone's favorite snack when you were a kid. Rainbow, I don't know the difference. I think they're just gonna go. They can be A or B. They're probably gonna go A. They're gonna go A because I don't know the difference. The thing is, oh wait, no, I do know the difference. These are a little bit worse. That's okay. I remember the normal ones. They're like that cheese and a little bit of salt flavor, and then the rainbow. They kind of just took that cheesy flavor away. But they obviously couldn't make it fruit because that'd be weird. I say obviously because like I know what they're talking about, what I'm talking about. But just a fruity goldfish would be kind of weird to imagine tasting. But they're just a little bit. They're not as good as the normal goldfish. A Rice Krispies treat. Rice Krispies treat. I think I'm going to put them in B as well. They're not one of my favorites, but they're definitely good. They're better than, like, what do I have them above? An M&M, yeah, they're okay. I'm kind of second-guessing myself now. I don't know where should I put them. I'm going to leave them there for now. I'm going to make some adjustments later once I look at the whole list. Some Ritz crackers. They're going to go C. Ritz crackers, they're that little buttery, little salty, but it's just a cracker. You have to put something on top of it to make it like really good. You gotta dip it in some hummus. You gotta like slather. You gotta put some mustard on it or something. One thing, I don't know where I learned this from. You get like a club cracker. When we go to restaurants, they have that like salad bar. So you would go in, you would get those like club crackers that you get with a salad. Open it up. Sometimes they have pickles, sometimes they don't. But you get like a dill pickle. No, you get a sweetened butter. Sweetened butter. I don't know what it's called. A sweet pickle. You get a club cracker, sweet pickle, and put some mustard on it, and you eat it. And it's really good. You can do that with Ritz. I think Ritz might be better, but the club cracker just kind of makes an easier vehicle to eat. So that's just like one of those things that I really like. I actually introduced it to my grandma. I was like, we were at a restaurant waiting on my other family. And I was like, Grandma, you ever tried this before? And she ate it. She's like, whoa, this is actually really good. So I opened my grandma up to a brand new realm of food. Next, we got Fritos. Fritos, they're average. They're going to go here. They're aight. Oh, I'm bad. Come on, man. There we go. I'm going to bring that down a little more. Fritos, they're just a little too... They're just too oily. That's the problem with them. They're too oily. They have they have a good amount of, I like salt. I'm gonna say that a lot. They have a nice salty flavor, crunch, but they're just too oily for me to like really enjoy. Lay's sour cream and onion. Those are gonna be B, or not A. They're gonna be B. The B, I feel good about that. Lay's are like a classic. Oh, they used to have that do me a flavor contest where you could submit a fan result of some crackers, or not crackers, a different flavor of Lay's you could have. And I went there to doitaflavor.com and I tried to submit a flavor. We went to Eskimo Joe's a lot during that time, and we would always get the chili cheese bacon fries at the Eskimo Joe's, and it was so good. So what I wanted was chili cheese bacon fry Lay's. That's what I really wanted. I still think it could have been really good to this day, but the thing was I didn't know how to enter the contest. So I went and entered my flavor. They were like, "Oh, you need a email address, you need a password, all this stuff." But I didn't have an email address, and they also wanted you to like give the flavor. But I didn't know flavors. No, what? They wanted you to they were like, what are the ingredients in this? But the thing was, I was like, you are the ones making it. You gotta know the ingredients. So I was like, I don't know, like onion powder, chili powder, bacon powder, cheese powder, salt. So I didn't end up submitting it. So, but I still think that it could have been a delicious do it a flavor Lay's, because I saw the other day at Walmart that they had a game day chili. And I think that could be really good, but I'm still set on my chili cheese bacon fry Lay's. Those could be really good. The smart food, where I work, we have I work with children. I'm like a counselor, and after school they get like a little snack. So after school, since the corona hit, we started wearing masks, started hand sanitizing everyone's hands, taking extra precautions, and we also started getting individual wrapped foods. I was told they used to have like really good snacks, like they could have like chips and salsa, like homemade cookies and stuff, but we had to switch to individually wrapped snacks. So we have a lot of fruit snacks, a lot of applesauce, and like popcorn, but we get the skinny pop. But the smart food was always going to be the number one popcorn, other than like the Rockerbocker popcorn that you pop in the microwave yourself. Smart food is always going to be the best. It's going to go in A. It's definitely an A category for me. That was like the first like bagged popcorn, because it didn't go stale like your microwavable popcorn. It was just better. And like they have the white cheddar. I love white cheddar flavor stuff. I think a white cheddar is always going to be the best of the flavors, in my opinion. Oh, what if Lay's had a white cheddar like flavor? How do you think that'd be like good or bad? I don't know yet. I just thought of that because they have all the weird flavors. They have they have sour cream and cheddar, and they have that commercial where the girl was like, "Oh, I used to dip my cheddar cheese in sour cream and just eat it on the bus. You're telling me I can have it as a chip?" That's weird. I think just because white cheddar is a very good flavor. A lot of people like white cheddar. Lay's could just do. I'm just kind of advertising for Lay's now. What's up, Lay's? If you're listening, do a white cheddar and a bacon chili cheese fry flavor. All right, thank you. So now we're gonna go Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its, the normal Cheez-Its, I think they're gonna go B. Normal Cheez-Its, they are not as good as the white cheddars. So yeah, that's all I can really say. Cheez-Its are classic. What I would do, actually, now that I'm thinking about this, every day at a soccer game, we were able to get out of class early in it when I was in high school. We would get out of class like 30 minutes early before like the bus arrived. So it would be like 2 o'clock, and we were supposed to like get changed and get ready. But what we would do is we would go out and to like get some food, and so you would go to like Walmart or Sonic or something. But I didn't have a ride, so I would just go to Walmart and I would pick up like an apple because I was trying to be like healthy, like an apple, some kind of drink. So I'd get like a water, or one time I got like those naked juices because I was like, I think a juice could be healthy right before a game. And then I would get some yogurt and some like hot, it was like hot sauce Tapatio, hot sauce Cheez-Its. And I would always get those. And they'd always spill in my bag on the bus. And it'd be a pain to clean up because there's like Cheez-Its all over my bag. And I'm trying to scoop them in. And I don't want to eat them because they were all up in my bag with my socks. So then I would like have half a box. And I'd forget and eat it anyway. But, I mean, what? No, I didn't do that. So now we're going on to Ruffles. The Ruffle, cheddar and something. Cheddar and sour. I was just talking about sour cream and cheddar. They're going to go see. Ruffles are not as good as Lay's. They just aren't. I'm just going to be real. They aren't as good as Lay's. Sour cream and cheddar are just a weird flavor. And I just can't really deal with them. Veggie straws, they are an A tier. I don't have anything in the goated tier yet, but goated is a very high honor of snack. I also don't have much in D. I'm kind of a middle of the road guy when it comes to eating. I either kind of enjoy it or enjoy it more. I don't love it or I don't hate it. I'm a middle of the road food guy. Which is where fruit by the foot's gonna go. Middle tier. It just isn't. It's okay in theory as a kid. In memory, it's all right, but it's not as good when you're older. One thing I had, I really liked the Gushers. I like eating them and biting in the fruit, like little juice would spray into your mouth. They were just really good to eat. But I got those around like Halloween, just kind of to remember what they taste like, and they weren't as good. They were more chewy. Like I had to bite down a lot harder to eat it, and it just wasn't as good in memory. Maybe my teeth are softer as an adult. I don't know. They just weren't as good as I remember. Now we got Pocky. Pocky are gonna be goated. Pocky are delicious. Pocky, a little pretzel covered in chocolate, a little thin pretzel too. That's why it's so good. If it was a thick pretzel covered in chocolate, that's a little too much. Like sometimes you get those thick pretzels covered in chocolate with like little sprinkles on it or something. They just aren't as good. But the little thin pretzels, you can eat multiple in one go. Whenever I see them, I always want to get like 2 boxes, and I just want to get like 2 boxes of them and eat them because they're just so good. Now here's another pretzel. They're also gonna go here. This is where they're gonna go, right in the front, I guess. But they're gonna go middle of the pack. I'll eat them if they're there. Actually, no, I won't. I'm changing it to D. If they're there, I'm not really eating them. I guess I'm not as passionate about hating them as I am the rolls, but they're just not something I enjoy. I'm not gonna go out of my way to buy them. So they're just gonna stay in D tier. Tostinos chips, the scoops. I'm gonna go A. If I had some salsa, they'd be goated. If you could dip, I love chips and salsa. That's like my favorite. One of my favorite snacks to really eat. Because my dad also really likes salsa. So he would get the good salsa too. He didn't like the bad, like the low quality salsa. He was very passionate about his salsa game, and he likes either you can either get medium or like hot. So I really like that. So I would just eat chips and salsa at like 12 a.m. or yeah, like like midnight, and try to eat them for a snack. But I do like plain chips as well. They're just a little bit salty, a little crunchy. Sometimes you can get the one bag where it's just like way too salty, and it's like you have a hard time eating them by themselves. But normally, Totino's, the scoops, you just eat them and they're delicious. The Scooby Snacks, little shortbread cookie, little biscuit, cracker. I don't know. I hate those. They were really fun looking in the cartoon. In like just in the cartoon, in the movie, they were really cool. You're like, it's like a Krabby Patty. You're like, oh wow, that'd be cool to eat. But a Krabby Patty is just like a hamburger with like crab meat or something, which is crazy. Like, why? I think that was just a joke that the writers put in. I don't think a Krabby Patty is actually made of crab. That would be pretty morbid for them to write into the show. But Scooby-Doo, it's just always been a show that like makes me laugh. I watched the Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated a couple years ago. That was a pretty good show. It was very lore based. Like, I liked that. One season of goofing around and then another season of lore, get to the point, wrap it up. I really like that. I can get into that. I can get into that on another episode. I like that. The goof off. It kind of does the same thing with Gravity Falls. The goof off season, then the next season it gets into lore, crazy stuff happens, aliens, all that, and that wraps up. And yeah, it's just one of those things that I really like. You can either have your episode. You can either have, in my opinion, you can have goof off television, or I want like character development. Every episode tells a story and brings the characters into the final like battle. So that's, if I ever created a show, I would want 2 to 3 seasons, and I want like, because some shows they get trapped in like they're so good that they're given 600 more episodes and they have to fill those. Or like Rick and Morty is kind of caught in that right now. Last season I didn't like as much. Season 3 was it was big on the lore. Jerry just came back. Season 4 was gonna deal with that now, but season 4 kind of, I didn't like it as much. I can get into those types of shows some other time. But right now we're talking about snacks. So now you got sour cream and onion Pringles. Sour cream and onion Pringles are going to go in the same tier as the sour cream and onion Lay's. Pringles, I would say classic Pringles are better than classic Lay's, but sour cream and onion Pringles are going to be on the same tier as sour cream and onion Lay's. Actually, no. Yeah, they can stay there. I would say that Lay's sour cream and onion are a little bit above the Pringles sour cream and onion, but I don't know. It's gonna stay like that for right now. Scooby-Doo, another one. They're gonna go. The Scooby-Doo fruit snacks are gonna go in B. I like those. It was fun to play with them. The little monsters, you can have the characters. It was a fun thing to have as a kid. Barbecue Lay's, goated, the best flavor of Lay's. They have the sweet barbecue. They have like the sweet hot and honey, sweet honey hot. I don't know, sweet heat. That's what it's called. I think it's sweet heat Lay's. They weren't as heated as I thought they were. They were just average. Normal Oreos, they're gonna go in B. They're Oreo Thins they would be goated. Double stuffed Oreos. I thought I wouldn't like double stuffed Oreos. I never had them because I just assumed I didn't like them. And then I made them in like a Oreo cheesecake cookie. I was trying to make that, and like I was eating because I like bought these packs of double stuffed Oreos, and I was eating them, and they were like way better than I thought they were. I think the classic Oreos have a problem of there's like too much cookie and not enough like of the cream. So double stuffed helped that. And Oreo Thins, they did that as well. I don't know how. I thought the Oreo Thins were just like less. I thought it was going to be less cream and like a little bit less cookie, but I think they like evened it out. So there's like the same amount, or like it's just kind of almost equal. So I like the Oreo Thins way more. So here we go. The Doritos side by side. Cool Ranch Doritos are an A tier, and these, the nacho cheese, they're gonna be goated. This is I don't know. This isn't really much of a debate. Nacho cheese is gonna be a lot better than the Cool Ranch. They just are. I don't have much to say. Cool. Okay, I actually do have a lot to say. I actually do have a lot to say about it. Nacho cheese is normally like it's like the gamer food. The pizza, Mountain Dew, and nacho cheese Doritos like combo. But the problem is, the thing is like it gets all the powder all over your hands, and then I don't want that on my controller. So I have to like lick my fingers because obviously I'm not gonna wipe it on a napkin. I'm gonna waste all that delicious cheese powder. Then my fingers are wet, so I had to that's where I could have a napkin. I could wipe my hands after I get all the cheese off my fingers, and then because I don't want to like have a sticky like dust covered game controller. I'm an Xbox guy. I can use a PlayStation. My girlfriend, her family has a PlayStation. Her brother uses it to play games, and they use it to watch movies. But we've been playing Minecraft. Of course, Minecraft. I've been playing Minecraft, so I've been getting used to being on the PlayStation because I played Xbox, so I have that hand-eye coordination. But I'm an Xbox guy. I just think it's because I've been playing Xbox so long, the little up, down, side to side arrows, they just are way better for me to use. But the ones on the PlayStation, they're up. So I'm I always have to look. And I'm not really good at that. Snyder's for a third time. Oh, wait a second. What is this? Another Snyder's thing. I don't know what that is. I don't know what this thing right here is. It looks like some kind of loaded thing. I have no idea. I can't read it. I'm just going to put in never had. I don't know what it is. Snyder's Sticks. Okay. So this is the third Snyder's item. The second one is going to go in B, but the third one that has been on this list. They're easy. They're better to eat because they're thinner. It's like the Pocky, but Pocky are covered in. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry for that. But the Pocky are covered in chocolate, so obviously it makes it better. Cheetos. If they were Cheeto Puffs, they would be goated. But the little Cheetos, they're just gonna go here. Normal Cheetos are gonna go A. I like normal Cheetos. They're really good. I enjoy them. But they're not Cheeto Puffs. They're also not Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Flamin' Hot Cheetos are my favorite flavor of Cheetos. I just like things hot. But the hot fries, those are so much better. They are really, really good. So they're like the original Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I'd always get those on like a field trip. I would always get hot Cheetos and some kind of soda. I would get root beer, and that made it way worse. When you ate a hot Cheeto, or when you ate a hot fry, and you drank some soda, that like made your mouth on fire. It was not very good. Like, I never realized it, and then one of my classmates was just like, "What are you doing? Like, why? That just makes it worse." Like, I had no idea. But Chips Ahoy now, I dislike Chips Ahoy. I like a soft cookie, like a nice crumbly, chewy cookie. Chips Ahoy are just too crunchy. They're almost like stale. I don't like them. It is not good. Pringles original. I'm gonna just hit these last few. I'm just gonna bang them out. Original Pringles. Those are B. Delicious. Funyuns. They're an A. I already said my thing with the original Pringles. They are better than the classic Lay's. I'm gonna go ahead and put classic Lay's in C. Classic Lay's are just a little bit too oily. They have the same problem as the Fritos. But classic Lay's, they're better than the Fritos. They have that little crunch, the little thin, little salt. Funyuns, they are that like, oh my, that freaking onion flavor. Like, you never think like onion. Actually, you have like onion rings, but they're in a breading, so they're gonna be good. But just like onion flavored like chips, those are good. Onion chips. And then M&M's. Those are good. They're B. No. They're an A. They're an A. Obviously, they're an A. They're delicious. I like peanut butter a lot better. Baby Bell, they're a D. I don't like plain cheese. Nature Valley bars. I'm gonna put them here. Delicious. I wouldn't say delicious. They crumble a little too much. They have that like oat and honey flavor, so I like those. Chex Mix, also gonna be a B, and Goldfish gonna be an A for me. So this is my list of snacks. This is it. Goated. Those are really, really good. A, I'm gonna keep all the A there. B, I'm still looking at the Rice Krispie treats, but I'm gonna keep it there. C is looking good. D, and then yeah. So that has been the second episode of A Casual Conversation. Thank you all for listening, and make sure to drink water. Thank you. Goodbye.